David Aldridge. This Boston crowd ready to roar in this Eastern Conference matchup for the Celtics. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. A lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
A finish. And then Johnson with the jam.
Yeah, you know, Johnson plays with such confidence and effervescence in the open floor. You never know what he's going to do, but most of the time, he makes a good decision.
And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. No good on that one. Well, if you like free-flowing offenses that pile up the assist, Clark, you've come to the right place.
I'll tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
And that's just good court awareness by Bosh, finding the open man for the easy one.
Leonard with no one around. A three-pointer off the mark. On the wing, Johnson. And no good. And Boston will go the other way with it.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
And he lays it straight in.
Talk about someone who knows all the angles. Kawhi on the interior.
Here's Johnson, and it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Richards, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Reed, and he dunks it down.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Now here's Leonard. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Leonard. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Chalk up 2 there.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Johnson. And it's Johnson with the jam.
The energy Magic brings to his offensive game is undeniable. His passion and joy in playing, palpable. No way for the defender to keep up with him there.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
And Magic Johnson with the slam.
A little extra magic for the fans on this play. Rising up for the slam. Well done.
Love outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
During Bain's first season, Greg, he shot over 43% from three-point territory.
And that was top 10 all time for a rookie. And Bain's three-point numbers went up in his second season. From the start of his career, Desmond's been a premier shooter.
Connects from three-point range.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. So it's Boston with it. 8-point game. Pass to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
And another miss by Boston. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Johnson's length makes him hard to deal with inside, which is why he's able to draw fouls.
And Johnson drops them both. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
Now here's Johnson. 10 points for him. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Here's Bain. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Bosch. Boston grabs the miss. Outside Leonard. Plays it up and banks it in. Leonard's got 8 points. Magic leading by 9. 2 minutes. Here's Johnson. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Boy, a wicked dunk by Leonard, showing this defense just how explosive he can be.
And the basket by McCollum.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
To the paint. Bosch with the bucket.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
In the corner, Bay with it. The three-pointer, no good. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Magic.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for them, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
There's the pick. And it's Johnson penetrating. And it's in there. He's got 16.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
And it's sent back by Bosch.
Oh, using that length on defense, Bosch positioning himself well to come up with the block.
And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Takes the three. Bay pulls it in.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
Now here is Conley. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Pass to Bay. Good if it goes.
Well, McCollum's speed can make him tough to shake as a defender. He's able to just stay in front of you and contest the shot.
And so it's Orlando in command with a 16-point. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And a very convincing performance from the Magic so far.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking it, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
Good place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. Outside Leonard. Leonard draws the double. And he drives in. And the layup is good. Leonard's got 14 points.
Well, they've been running the offense through Leonard all night, and why not?
The kick out to Bosch. For three. The Magic again can hit. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Boston. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No points in the game yet for him.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Mark, when they're evaluating draft prospects, we always hear about wingspan, arm span. How does that translate to the basketball floor?
Well, it's actually reach factor, Kevin. That's a huge component of defense, particularly when you're talking about guys switching all the time. So the ability to cover ground, to challenge shots from a distance, that's why wingspan is so important. And you think about it, multiple Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, perhaps has the longest wingspan ever recorded at the Combine.
Pass to Bosch. Kicks it out to Johnson. Fires the three. That shot off the mark. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Here's Leonard. And he commits the intentional foul.
Magic Johnson, third personal foul, second team foul.
Here's Leonard. 14 points for him. Leonard draws the double. Second chance shot. Johnson with the block.
Goes to show you how well Johnson anticipates, sees the shot forming, and is able to get a hand on it.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense. Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Kicks it out to Love. Outside Leonard. Back to Love. Just 4 to shoot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And Orlando making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. Took a shot for the team in that situation.
LeVert with the wide open look. That's in there. Conley with the assist. LeVert's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
It's LeVert on the wing. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. On the wing, Hield. They get it back. Bosh. And the dunk by Bosh.
Look, when you're defending Bosh, I think you got to get your body into him and on him. Box him out on the misses, or he'll do what he just did there.
Here's Kaminsky. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Bosh inside. They kick out to Hield. A 3 from McCollum. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Celtics trailed by 7. LeVert in the corner. Drops in the tray. LeVert's got a pair of triples in the second now for Boston.
Terrific shot from LeVert. Knows how effective he can be from deep.
Here's Bosh. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Michael Conley picks one up. The Magic have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. And that one falls for Bosh.
And a great job from the line this quarter. They've gotten their percentage way up there.
Both free throws good from Bosh.
Bosh, such a huge contributor, comes up big in so many moments.
Now here is Conley. Here's Bay. Off target from outside. Magic leading by 6. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. No good with the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
LeVert from outside. That's in there. Conley with the assist. LeVert's got 9 points in the quarter.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And they get it back. Hield can't hit.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Out to Conley. Pass to Kaminsky. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Rubio. Outside, Markkanen. Down low. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision, solid at finding open teammates.
Kaminsky with the ball. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Magic lead by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Orlando. 17 points was their biggest margin. Orlando moving the ball around. He can't get that one.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now, so solid numbers in that department.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you got to push it and push it every time.
Now, here's Bain.
3 seconds.
7 points in the game.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Here's Johnson. Yes, and the foul. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, Magic is simply that good and that smooth. Even while being fouled, he gets it up and down.
For Orlando, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Only shooting 71 really on the season, so there is plenty of room for improvement.
Guys, strictly in terms of their percentage, their free throw shooting has deteriorated a considerable amount since last season.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Here's Johnson.
Calling his own number night. Magic has been feeling it, and he's delivered.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And here we go with Bosch running it up the floor.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Hield. Bain inside the three-point line. That ball's great assist by Love. Bain's got 5 points now in the quarter. Pass to Bosch. An easy 2 points on the layup. Bosch has got 17 now.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Well, wide open look for Love. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Pass to Richards. And it's Desmond Bain with the foul. That's his first foul.
They're clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Johnson surveying the floor. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Rebound Boston.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Celtics trail by 6. Pass to Love. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Into the lane. Here's Reed. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 8.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Stolen by Reed. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. That's going to send Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to the free throw line. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. After the three-pointer from Keldon Johnson. Hey, gets the bucket.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
It's deflected. McCollum. Lays it up off the glass. McCollum's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
If there's a weakness in your defense, McCollum will find it. Reads the floor exceptionally well.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Bay. It's good. This game is all even. Bay's got 6.
So impressive. The fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. .157 left here in the third quarter. And An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Kaminsky. Now Bay. Shot clock at 6. They now take the lead. LeVert's got the lead up to 1 now for the Celtics.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Conley following the miss by C.J. McCollum.
And he's got the smarts to take advantage of the shaky defense. Conley's been around the block a few times.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Boston.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
Here's Conley. Puts the move on. And that one drops. Conley's got 5 points so far.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
To the wing on the left. Here's Conley. Boston needs to get off a shot. Bay, no good. It's tipped. Here's Kaminsky. And finished off by Kaminsky.
And, you know, the thing about Kaminsky is he is a skilled shooter, but also a factor near the rim, too.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. 3:10 score. Behind us, one more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Boston. Here he goes. Here's Reed. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
McCollum outside. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. And there's a foul called on Naz Reid. That'll be his second foul of the game. On the wing, Johnson. Kicks it out to McCollum. Just 5 to shoot. The wide open look here for Bosch. And so the ball out of bounds. Bosch touched it last. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out to Love. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. The shake. And Gilgeous-Alexander with the layup. Now it's a 4-point Celtic lead.
An outstanding transition player. When Gilgeous-Alexander is on the attack, good luck trying to contain it.
Shots good by Bosch.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Kicks it out to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. No good from outside. Johnson outside. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And here's Bosch for 3. That shot, no good. And the Celtics going the other way now. Here's Leonard. Good work defensively by Johnson.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Pass to Reed. Out left to the wing. And here's Love from the arc. Goes back up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And right now at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
McCollum outside. Johnson down low to take the lead. And McCollum is good for 3.
An outstanding three-point shooter. You've got to chase McCollum off those corners.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Pass to Reed. Back to Love. From downtown. Hits it from 3-point range. Now it's a 4-point Celtic lead.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan, and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfect. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Thank you, David. Here's Johnson. In the corner, it's Healed. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And they've had the edge in rebounding all night long, and none bigger than that one right there.
And guys, you've seen it countless times. In a close game, hustle plays can really make the difference.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates. and not a stranger to the bright lights. Bosch, cool as a cucumber on that one.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Takes it out to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. And again, Boston with the triple.
That may not be his first choice, but Kawhi's not going to pass it up if it's there for him. Good decision to take the quick jumper off the catch.
Reed with the block. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Celtics on D. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Kicks it out to Love. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Making the play. Love's got the lead up to 11 now for the Celtics. Here's Bosch. And Chris Bosch with the slam.
An elite scorer. Bosch can be the man, a guy you go to every trip down the floor.
Leonard on the wing. .129 left in the fourth quarter. Puts one up from 19. No good on that one. The Magic go the other way with it. Lets the three fly. And it's Miles Bridges with the three.
You know, since entering the league, Bridges has really worked tirelessly on his game, especially the three-point shot, and you see the results of that labor.
Here's Reed. Outside, Bain. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Leonard on the wing. And finished off by Leonard.
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender.
Yeah, that was a tough, gritty, sandpaper-like finish.
Here's Johnson. Reed with the block. Now here's Leonard. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
Magic ball.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Orlando Magic, trailing here by 8. Here's Bosch. Reed with the rebound. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And taken away by Magic. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Left side, Love. There's three-pointers off the mark. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Bosch leading the charge.
And right now, shouldering the load, Bosch looks at a tough situation and says...
And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave